Yeah, I literally got up and kicked the internet wire out the damn in and out the computer. And then it wouldn't reconnect. So we back here again. Nobody ever wondered why nobody tried to kill Jaguar, right? Who the heck is protecting Jaguar Right? I'm curious. I'm curious as to who's protecting them. I just want to finish with the conversation we was having before we broke out of here real quick. A lot of us have parents that we cannot agree with, that it just don't work. I'm one of those people. The only way I could be respectful to my father is to never see him again. So that's what I'm doing. There is nothing that is going to transpire or happen as long as I'm alive that is going to make me go back around him or any of the people that he's friendly with. Period. When you gaslight to me, I don't fuck with you no more, and I don't care who you are. Shout out to fucking YouTube. Did they just do what I just think they did, or they just doing it? I don't know. I'm not even going to say what it is. It might help people if I tell y'all what it is, but 9 times out of 10, I'm going to tell y'all what it is, and I'm going to help some people, but then other people are going to attack me, so I'm not going to tell y'all what it is. But that's interesting. Oh, shit. There's a lot of shit that I'm finding out about that, like, I can't benefit from it. It's not something that I would do that it would have benefit from, right? It's not something that I would do that it would benefit from. But if I told people about it, they would benefit. But I also can't talk about it because it might be able to be used against me. So there's a ton of shit that I find out that I just don't tell people about because I don't want nobody to use it against me. All right. I had somebody show me hiding them twice. All right. I don't know. What was we talking about? What was we discussing? I'm not 100% sure. Nobody's talking today, so I don't know what to talk about. Nobody. I don't know which conversations y'all interested in because nobody's talking today. What is it? 11. I'm literally only still on because we haven't been doing lives lately. I'm gonna try to go in blue because we haven't been doing lives lately. So that's the only reason why I'm still on. And I do not like warming up. You know what? I'm not even going to do it that way because I don't like putting my coffee in the microwave. It just does something to the water. Anybody else agree with that? Give me 1 second. It just does something to the water. Anyway, I do want to talk some Trump stuff. There are a couple of things I want to talk about. Can we talk about politics for a little while? I want to talk about politics for a little while. But before we talk about politics, I want to discuss something about the Bible real quick. And I want to say what our word for the Bible is. The Lord says to honor your mother and father. But the Lord also says not to follow your parents into hell. I'm going to say this again. The Lord says honor your mother and father. But the Lord also says don't follow your parents into damnation. Why am I saying that? Because whether we realize it or not, a lot of people that, do behavior that puts them in jail, in prison, or whatever the case is, a lot of their behaviors learn from their parents. They say don't follow your parents into hell, into damnation. They don't only mean don't follow your parents into doing things that's going to get them put into, hell, but that also meant just because your parents want you to do something, that doesn't always mean it's right. Meaning, do we tell our kids, if a parent tells his kids to be a racist, is his kid now obligated to be a racist? Or he's not honoring them? If some parent tells their young boy that he has to now be a young girl, is the little kid not honoring him? If the little kid decides to, being born a boy, he likes to be a boy? Is the kid dishonoring the parent? If the parent wants him to drink poison or to take something that's going to make them sick and they don't do it, is that dishonoring the parent? So no. We are supposed to honor our parents, but not at the detriment to ourselves. We're supposed to honor our parents, but not to the detriment of ourselves. Give me one moment. That's what people are trying to get it out there. Oh, you're supposed to always honor your... We're not supposed to honor... How? So if your parent wants you to do something that go against God, you think God is telling you to do the thing your parent wants you to do? You think God is saying, you know what? I'm a jealous God, but I'm okay with you doing the things that your parents want you to do that I don't want you to do? You think that's happening? You think God is somewhere saying, you know what? Even though I said if a man has sex with another man, it's an abomination, I'm going to be okay with it because that parent told his son to have sex with another man, or he molested him, so the son had sex with him, and now the son is just gay, going against God's wishes, but God's going to say, well, you know what? He honored his mother and father, so I'm okay with that. You think that's happening? That's not happening, fam. You think if your parents were cannibals, you think God is saying, yo, you got to be a cannibal. You got to honor your mother and father. So pay attention to those people that take just one thing out of the Bible and they try to say it's applicable in every situation when it's not necessarily applicable in every situation, because half of them don't even understand what they're saying. You know what honoring your mother and father means? Do y'all really know what honoring your mother and father means? That means making something out of yourself. If you're honoring your father, you're making something out of yourself. If you're honoring your mother, you're building a family. That means making something out of yourself. Does it mean respect them? Absolutely. But it means making something out of yourself. You honor your mother and father when you keep your line going. You honor your mother and father when you're making a name for the family and you building the family up. You're honoring your mother and father. You're not honoring your mother and father when they tell you to go do some evil shit and you just agree to it because they're your mother and father. Stop letting these people teach you the Bible and talk to you about the Bible. You don't got the slightest idea what the fuck they talking about. They don't be knowing what they talking about. They just be trying to say anything that's contrary to something that they heard somebody they don't like say. That's it. That's honoring your mother and father, fam. If your mother and father come up on you and tell you that y'all got to go kill some people and you go kill them, that's not honoring your mother and father. If your mother and father come up to you and tell you that y'all got to go grape some people and you go do it, that's not honoring your mother and father. You know what's honoring your mother and father? Lifting your name up, creating a legacy, being respectful. That's honoring your mother and father. And that's why the best thing some of us could do is remove ourselves from the presence of our mother and father. because it's not. That's because we can't honor God in their presence. You understand? My father once told me that we're not supposed to follow the Bible, and we're not supposed to follow Jesus Christ. He told me this. This is a fact. I'll never forget the day. We was driving on Webster Avenue. We were coming up. We was about, what's that, about 7, 8 blocks away from Fordham Road. We were driving downtown. There's we passed the, I don't know I don't know what you call it though. We passed it's right before you get to the, not passing it. Yeah, it's right after you get to the there's a, like a, what do you call them things? Parkway over there. And it's like there's a parkway here, and then there's a block, and then there's a gas station on this side of the street, and there's a police station further down the block on that side of the street. And on the corner there used to be a bar. The bar's not there no more. And then there's another parkway that's overhead bridge, and then on the other side of that, there is a baseball field. Right? I'm never gonna forget this. We were truck driving, and he wanted me to do something, and I told him I wouldn't do it because God didn't say. And I took out the Bible that I literally had and pointed out where God. Did I have a Bible on me? I pointed out where God said that's something that we're not supposed to do. Now I'm sitting in the cab of the truck with my father and one of my brothers, and the brother I'm sitting up in there with is a dude that he don't do nothing but be studying the Bible. So I was right. My father said that we're never supposed to follow the Bible, and we're never supposed to bring Jesus up. We're not supposed to do what Jesus wants us to do. So you think I should be following him? Think I should be honoring him? A man that told me not to follow God? That's who you think I should be honoring, right? I should be doing his wishes and not following God's commandments, right? I'm never going to forget that day. I promise you. That's why they don't like me. That's why a lot of my family don't, not a lot of them. That's why some of my family don't like me. I don't talk to none of them, but that's why some of my family don't like me. Because I'm not going to argue with you. I'm going to tell you why I think something, and it's 9 times out of 10, it's based on the Bible. I'm not going to argue with you. Why do you think my actual family never gets on live and talk crazy about me? Why do you think they don't do that? They've been in conversations with me where all I do is bring the Bible out and talk the Bible, and they can't argue back with me because I'm saying facts. If I was such a terrible person, why don't you see my family on the internet? There's people pretending to be my family, but why don't you see my actual family on the internet? If I'm such a bad person, I'm such a terrible person, why aren't there people from 20 years ago popping up? Why all the people from my youth that pop up got good stuff to say about me? Why the only people that got anything negative to say about me is the people that met me since I was on YouTube? Nobody don't think about that? While all of the people that y'all hear about that have known me for years on years, they only have good things to say about me. And they usually talk about how I'm either heroic, intelligent, or just really helpful. Those are like the main things that they discuss. And a lot of these people don't even know each other. Explain that shit to me. I'm here, I'm listening. Explain that to me. The only people y'all ever hear badmouth me is people that's trying to compete with me. Those are the only people you ever hear badmouth me. You don't never hear nobody badmouth me except for the people trying to compete with me. But you still think I'm the bad guy. All they talk about is making me homeless, making me not have money to eat. But you think I'm the bad guy. You know how evil that is to want somebody to be homeless, man? Just think about that for a moment. You know how evil that is? Now, I haven't done nothing to nobody. So I do understand they're going to be telling you I did shit to people, but I haven't done anything to anybody. You know how evil that is to want a nigga to be homeless, fam? You know how evil that is to not want a nigga to be able to eat? These are the people y'all siding with. God said even feed your enemies. God said even house and even give shelter to your enemies. That's what God said. So why is it every time we're talking about what people are doing to me, it's usually something that's directly against what the Bible says? And usually when people try to talk about what I mysteriously did to them, it's usually either a flat out lie or it's probably I actually did something good. They just complaining about something because they didn't, it didn't affect them negatively. They just mad because I won. Nothing bad happened to them though. They just mad because I got something out of it. Like, how is somebody donating to my platform hurting you? So why do you care? I need somebody to explain how somebody donating to my platform is hurting you. It ain't. Anything y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. We only got 23 people in here. There's no reason to really keep the live up. Anything else y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. My back is just feeling a lot better. I wasn't able to go live the last couple of days. I might go walk around and see if I could get some photos of them crackheads. I'm going to get video next time. They're going to be famous, fam. I promise you. I promise you. They got to kill me, fam. I mean, they already planning on killing me, so I don't got nothing to lose. I ain't got shit to lose, man. Y'all just doing anything now. They making pizza chicken, fam. They just doing anything now. What in the hell? It's already chicken. Why would you need to put a fucking pepperoni on it? You didn't even cook the bitch. I guess it's a little cooked. Gosh, sheesh. Oh, yeah, that is a dunk of the year. That's a pretty good dunk. Yeah, that's a pretty good dunk. And one. That's a pretty good dunk. One gotta go, Kate. Fucking this guy, that Laker. He gotta go. He gotta go. He gotta go. Other three guys, all won chips, being the best best player on their team. He did not. He was the second best player. The other three guys all won chips, being the best player on their team. And Kawhi's win was damn near legendary. Not for nothing. But I may just think that because I'm a Kawhi fan. Yo, did y'all hear about the Dwight Howard talking about he could play in the NBA? Yo, hold on. I want to talk about this real quick. These are hard. I wouldn't get them too many colors. Did y'all hear about the Dwight Howard Trump talking about, like, he keeps coming out telling teams he's ready? Nobody is gonna put Dwight Howard on the NBA list, on an NBA team. I'm gonna explain why. And it don't got to do with him being gay, although it kinda. It's not because the dude is gay, fam. This is Dwight Howard checks niggas out in the locker in the showers. He literally be standing in the shower like this, checking niggas out, fam. This is not cap. This is old news. Dwight Howard be checking niggas out when they taking showers, fam. He stands at the door watching niggas go in and out. He's not coming back to the NBA. Them niggas is done with him. And he's had multiple situations where he has situations with men. Y'all just heard about one. And the situation with him standing in front of the showers, I think that happened. They talked about that, I think, when he was in Orlando. I think that happened before he, I don't know if it was Orlando or Houston, but I think that happened before he got to freaking Atlanta. Dwight Howard, they don't want you in the NBA, not because you're gay, but because you're a pervert. Okay, so I'm going to say something real quick. Generally speaking, we've always said if you're gay, you're a pervert. Right? But we live in a new day and age now. So in this new day and age, we don't call a person a pervert just because they belong to the LGBTQ community. There has to be a little bit more to go. So I'm saying, I think all men are perverts that push up on other men that are straight, period. I'm going to tell you a story. So I had a friend, female friend, did not know she was gay. Well, okay, we didn't become friends until after I tried to get a number. So I tried to get a number. She didn't give it to me. Still didn't know she wasn't gay. Still didn't know she was gay. Tried to pick up like 3 or 4 more times. She wasn't interested. Now, just so we could be clear, I only try to pick a woman up once, maybe twice. But she lived next door to me. So what happened was, like, I went through like 6 or 7 months where I just didn't even talk to her. Not out of hate, but out of, I don't want you to think, you already told me you're not interested. I don't want you to think that I'm trying to press you. You told me you're not interested. I'm going to believe you. You understand? Like, I'm going to believe you. You understand? I am 100% going to believe you if you tell me or allude that you are not interested. I am unequivocally. So what had happened was, when she told me she wasn't interested, I didn't think I talked to her for like 6 or 7 months. So almost every day. And then just one day she just started talking to me. I was talking to her brother. Me and her brother was cool. She had a younger brother. Me and her brother was cool. So one day, me and her brother chopping it up or whatever, then she came over and she was talking to me or whatever, and she was like, why don't I speak to her or whatever? And then, I just basically said what it was. Like, you wasn't interested. And I know women be like, y'all women love when y'all out in public pointing at a nigga saying, yeah, that nigga want to hit. He thirsty. You ain't gonna do that to me, man. Once you tell me you're not interested, I'm gonna believe you. If you walking down the street, you point at me and you tell somebody that I'm thirsty, you lying. All right? You know what? I'm gonna come pursue you. I'm gonna pursue you when I know or when I feel like I'm not encroaching or disturbing you. If you make me feel like I'm disturbing you or I'm hurting you in any way, I'm gonna not talk to you again. That's just me. Remember, I get blamed for a lot of shit that I never did. People are always mad at me over things that I have nothing to do with. So that's just me. When I was a kid, I used to always see chicks giggling with niggas, laughing with niggas while niggas is trying to get with them. And then, as soon as the niggas is off somewhere walking and they chilling with some other people, they talking shit about the nigga behind the nigga back, about how the nigga thirsty. It's not gonna be me. If you talking about me, you lying. And that's how it's gonna be from now until I die. No, I'm gonna go out for like that. My wife. First of all, if you ain't wife material, I'm probably not gonna highlight in the first place. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, if I start talking to you and we talking and you start talking like some young girl shit, I'm not gonna be interested. And I want to say another thing real quick. That's how them older women is tricking y'all. Them older women is telling y'all to make niggas work for it. When a nigga go bag an older chick, You don't gotta work for it. They scoop you. And them same women go tell younger girls to go be difficult. You want to know why? Because they in competition with you for the same niggas you going after. So they want all of you young chicks to be too difficult so niggas don't want to deal with y'all. So them chicks in their 30s, 34, 35, 36, and in their 40s, especially in their 40s, they giving y'all all the worst advice. Every time they see a good man come up to you, not every time, depending on who we talking about, they see a good man come up to you and interested, they're going to tell you to get that man a hard time. There's a reason why y'all aunties is fucking y'all boyfriends. Nobody don't want to talk about that, though. Nobody don't want to talk about the main reason why women fight is because they fucking the same dude. Am I lying, Marcus? I don't know if Marcus is with us or the ops. I have no idea. I know he used to be here before. Am I lying though? They competing with you. They telling y'all to be difficult on purpose because they know no good nigga is gonna stay around. The only niggas that's gonna mess with y'all is fuck niggas. And they know this because no good nigga, no man that has anything, I don't care if he don't got nothing right now, but he got a future. He is not gonna go try to tie himself to some chick that is difficult to get along with. He's gonna be looking for a partner. He's gonna be looking for somebody he could build with. He's not gonna be looking for somebody who's a fucking problem. What is them women telling y'all to be? All of y'all young girls? They telling all of y'all young girls to be a headache. My fault, Marcus. They telling all of y'all young girls to go be a headache so they could go fuck your man. Even if they can't scoop them from you, they could get some of that D. That's what these old women is doing, and that's what y'all young girls is falling for. These women are now 40. They're not married. They are not even considering that a man is going to ask them in most cases. You do understand this, right? They get to about 40, and now they realize they got to share a man. They just want to make it so they're the number one, and you the number two. These women that are out here, these older women out here trying to tell you that a man got to spend a grip on you to spend time with you is the same chicks that's taking niggas out and spending $200 a pop. I promise you. The same chicks that's taking niggas shopping is the same chicks, the same older women that's telling y'all to be difficult. They taking that same nigga that you being difficult with, because you don't know no better. They taking that same nigga shopping. They buying that same nigga a PlayStation. I promise you. I promise you. I'm going to say something. You know, if girls in their 20s stop listening to women in their 40s, women in their 40s wouldn't have no men. I'm going to say this again. If girls in their 20s stop listening to women in their 40s, women in their 40s will have no men. All the girls in their 20s have to do is stop listening to the women in their 40s. That's it. A man is going to look at a woman in their 40s, and she might be a good woman now. Might be a great woman then. Who knows? But he's going to look at a woman in their 40s. And if I'm lying, men, if there's any men in here and I'm saying anything wrong, just let me know. A man in his 40s is going to look at a woman in her 40s. And there's a couple of things he's going to think. The first thing is this. Do I want to have any more kids? I could still push out kids. Because she still have kids. Does she want to have kids? Does she have kids? So now say you 40 and you dating some woman, she 45, and she got a 25-year-old son. Y'all don't get along. You don't got to worry about those problems when the woman's in her 20s. You got a 40-year-old woman. She's stuck in her ways. You might be stuck in your ways. But you know who isn't stuck in their ways? The 20-year-old woman. She's not stuck in their ways. You see, a young girl, she'll date an older man and marry the older man and live with the older man and give him a family. She will do this. But a young man has a much lower chance of marrying an older woman in her 40s and he's in his 20s. Much shorter chance of that. As men age, our value go up. As women age, their value goes down. Stop listening to your artists. They had their chance. They decided to squander it. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to Nick the Slick. Somebody put the Cash App in the chat. We had 3 shows up. I didn't even put the Cash App in the chat one time. Somebody put the Cash App in the chat, and somebody pull up. Somebody pull up to the Cash App. Somebody buy me some lunch today. But y'all want to buy me some spaghetti? Let's get some pasta today. They might have pasta at the spot. Our outside video should be coming back soon. Besides logistic reasons, we haven't been filming outside. I just haven't been filming outside, fam. I get tired of being harassed, fam. I just get tired of it, fam. I don't know what to tell you. I get tired of it. I get tired of being harassed, fam. I don't get it. I know people think, oh, I just harassed him one time. Yeah, but I'm getting harassed one time 50 times a fucking day by 50 different people. Nigga, get tired of it. I have to constantly always be. I have to always be calm. I have to always be accepting, always be understanding, while literally very few people is being that way towards me. So I've been enjoying shooting in the inside. We will be heading back outside at some time. We will be heading back outside. If I was working with people, like if I was working with stores around here, I'd be outside almost every day. Like literally just walking around. I would literally, like every day it wasn't cold, I would literally be walking around Coney Island every day it was not cold or raining. Just walking to different spots that I do business with. Those people that lied on y'all and told y'all to hate me, they fucked up a really good thing that we could have been doing out here, man. They just fucked it up. We could have been doing some really good stuff out here. Just fun stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just even if it's just me showing up and telling jokes and just like fucking with y'all, like having a good time. You know what I'm saying? We could have did a lot of fun stuff here. I don't even feel comfortable being happy around you people. I'm just being honest with you. I don't feel comfortable. That's another reason why I haven't been outside. I don't feel comfortable being happy outside. Hold on. Ohio governor vetoes transgender sports gender-affirming care ban. I don't understand what this is. Hold on. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine has vetoed Ohio House Bill 68, which is comprised of 2 acts. The Save the Adolescents from Experimentation Act, I think I like that one, which would ban transgender minors from receiving gender-affirming medical care, yes, and the Save Williams Sports Act, which would prevent transgender girls from taking part in girls and women's sports. I'm here for that. Shout out to Governor Mike DeWine. I don't know if he's Republican or Democrat or whatever he is, but that guy's a hero. That guy's a hero. We are not going to keep caving into these mentally disturbed people. I don't care. I don't have a problem with you liking boys or girls or whatever the hell you like. I don't even got a problem with you dressing like whatever the fuck you want to dress like. But you telling me that I have no choice but to accept these things, that's where I got the issue. I got the issue there. Because you do know, the way that I understand the Bible, we're committing an act, a wrong act every time we call a man a boy and a boy a girl. Every time we call a male a female and a female a male, we're committing an act against God. Satan knows that. That's why they try to pass it off. Oh, that's not no big deal. You just call him and she a him. God doesn't even want us wearing the same clothes. Y'all know women aren't even supposed to wear pants. What up, Contrarian Chronicles? Y'all know women aren't even supposed to wear pantalones. We're not even supposed to be wearing the same type of clothing, fam. We're not even supposed to be wearing the same type of clothing. Why are people keep talking about, y'all still really believe in people that I was on meds? Y'all really still believe that? Somebody just messaged my chat. I blocked his ass. And said something about I was on meds. Fam, I've never been on meds. Never. Never. Unequivocally never. I think I explained that situation before. Unequivocally never. Shout out to the judge, by the way. Shout out to the judge. Let me tell y'all what happened. I'll tell you what happened. Fuck it, I like talking about this shit. Or not that I like talking about it, but I'll talk about this. This is some shit involving me. So, the reason why I don't like talking about these things, to be honest with you, is because all of these situations paint my father in a terrible light. So it's like almost every time I come up here and I'm telling you about my life and it involves my family, it usually paints my father in a pretty bad light. It just does. So basically, you know, a lot of y'all might not know this, but remember in the 80s, one of the main things that bad parents was doing to people in the 80s. Shout out to the dude that just sent me $1. I appreciate it. I'm not going to say your name, by the way. Shout out to the dude that sent me $1. Said this is for spaghetti. I appreciate you. I did not know you was an op. I thought we was cool. Is this a mistake? Maybe? No, it was definitely on purpose. Oh, this is a fake account. Oh, I ain't fucking. I'm gonna block you then. Nah, I'm not gonna block. I'll leave you. I don't care. So Marcus, you believe forgiveness is what? Allowing a person to continually do the same things to you that you don't want done? Or do you believe that forgiveness is you forgiving the person in your heart and moving on with your life? What do you believe forgiveness is, Marcus? Do you believe forgiveness is allowing the person to continuously keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over? Because they are doing the same thing over and over again. Or do you believe forgiveness is removing yourself from the situation so the person can't transgress against you anymore, and then forgiving them in their heart by not trying to go get revenge against them and just moving on. Which one do you consider forgiveness to be? I'm curious. Oh, it was an accident. Shout out to my fault, fam. Because the people that hate me will just send $1. So that's what I thought you was doing. But no, I'm fine with somebody just sending $1. It's just that if I don't know who you are, I think that people are trying to, you understand? So that's why I was like, I thought me and you was cool, fam. Nah, that's what it is. He just said $4 more to be like, nah, we cool. Nah, my apologies. I'm apologizing. Like, if I'm wrong about something, I'm gonna apologize, fam. I'm apologizing. I got this incorrect. All right. Think about how often you see me on this live apologizing about things big and small. Think about that to yourself when you think about how there's certain people that I will not apologize to, no matter what. Removing yourself from the situation and moving on. So that's what I've done. I removed myself from the situation of knowing the people who were doing me harm. I'm not going back to that situation. And I do not believe in any world that they're going to stop trying to do harm to me. So, like I've said previously, I wish all of them the best. I am not wishing negative on any of my family. I'm just not going to be supportive to anything that is taken away from me. That's it. That's all. So I'll explain this situation. What a lot of y'all don't know is in the 70s and in the 80s, parents was doing this. And this is why we got a lot of fucked up kids in the early 2000s. I'm about to put y'all on the game. Y'all calling a lot of these people crack babies. They're not really crack babies though. All right. I know some motherfuckers that's crack babies, and them motherfuckers grew up to be some dope ass shit in the world. I just want to be clear on this. Some of them niggas is rappers. I'm gonna keep it quiet though, because who the fuck cares? Tupac, he even mentioned being a crack baby, right? So this isn't me knocking people that is on drugs, but I need to explain something. The real problem that happened during the 80s, even more than there being a lot of crack babies, is a lot of these women didn't know how to get on public assistance and they didn't know how to get help. So what they were doing, and it started with women, what they were doing was they was lying to the government saying that one of their children had a mental illness so they could then go get money from the government. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Before I go any further, does anybody know what I'm talking about? Shout out to Luis Torres with the $5 drop, with the $1 then the $4 drop. I salute my brother. I appreciate you. I needed people to show up, and then you showed up. My apologies for thinking that you was doing some weirdo shit. I'm gonna say this again. In the 80s and in the 70s, I believe it probably earlier than that, but I can only tell you about the times that I knew people that were affected. So I had friends in the 80s, and I knew of people who were in the 70s, and I seen it happening in the 90s, where parents was literally going and getting their kid put on drugs because they wanted to get a free check from the government. My father tried to do that to me. The psychiatrist at the place told him it was a no-go. The judge told him it was a no-go. He had me looked at by a second and third psychiatrist. They told him it was a no-go. And the nigga told them that I'm gonna be homeless and he's gonna kick me out and I'm gonna be homeless. He's not gonna let me have nowhere to live if they don't prescribe me something. So they prescribed me the lowest dose of the most benign medicine in the field. And then the dude told me verbatim that, you probably don't even need to take these. Just, if you're feeling the way, take them. If you get upset, take them. Not, you got to wake up in the morning every day, take these medicines. Nigga literally told me. And then I had one of the people write a letter to the judge, literally, and it's somewhere in my paperwork somewhere. And obviously I don't have it, but in the court paperwork, wrote a letter to the judge saying that he believed that my father basically kind of like has like Munchausen, if you know what that is, and that there's something wrong with him. And not only is there something wrong with my father, but he also believes that there might be something wrong with my oldest brother because they came in front of the fucking guy and he's telling them unequivocally, he think he's saying something to them that's good because who the fuck don't want to hear, yo, your son, he's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with him. He don't have no mental issues. Who wouldn't want to hear that? Like imagine you're sitting there. Imagine you're telling somebody, yo, your son is a great basketball player. He scored 50 points last game. And then that parent being upset. Imagine you telling somebody, yo, your son has made one of the greatest hit songs of all time. The song comes out, the song does Michael Jackson numbers, but the parent's angry. So that's basically what happened. He's still bitter over that, by the way. He's pissed off because my father's the type of guy that he call the cops on you for anything. Like if you don't do what he tell you to do, he gonna call the cops on you. So I've had the cops call to me probably 20 times in my life. You understand? Like he just called the cops for anything. Because my father was like extremely, and I'm not like, it is what it is. Like, you know, I grew up in one of those homes that when my parent was home, it was a nightmare. Like he's one of those type of parents. So once I was too big for him to be able to just put hands on me any old way, he started calling the police for every little thing. So no, nobody don't need no fucking medication. I'm perfectly fine. Put it like this. I got people literally following me around trying to destroy my life, trying to do all of this weirdo shit to me, and I have not killed myself yet. If that's not somebody who is mentally sound, I don't know what to tell you. What I've been going through, a lot of y'all people, y'all wouldn't be able to survive. You say that you do, but you wouldn't be able to. Imagine having nobody and nothing. And every single time you walk out of your door, you have a group of people trying to ruin your life. You don't got no family. You don't got no friends. You don't got nobody. But what you do have is you have people that's following you around every single day. People that's going on social media every single day. Every single day. What up, El Torres? Every single day. I haven't self-harmed. I haven't tried to hurt nobody else. I haven't hurt myself. If that's not the epitome of actually being competent, of actually not having any mental health disorder, I don't know what to tell you. The only thing that gets boring is something like, because I live alone and I'm by myself. So sometimes I just got to talk because imagine you live alone all day, you by yourself all day and you never speak. Like if you know somebody like that, they might have something going on with them. Go get them some attention. So sometimes I just got to talk. And I know that like I might have neighbors or some shit and they be like, he talking to himself in this. I'm not talking to myself, man. I got to work my voice. This is my instrument. So sometimes I just got to find shit to talk about. So, you know, sometimes, you know, some shit on the TV and I might, you know how we talk to the TV and shit. Because I got to talk and I got to, you know, flex my voice. I can't just talk regular. I also got to flex my voice. I got to go through a couple of octaves here and there. I have to, you know, experiment with the way in which I speak and how I change my inflect, how my words inflected. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so that part. Yeah, just normal guy, man. Ah, shit, I can't even plug this into over there. I was gonna plug this in over there. Anything y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat, fam. Shout out to El Torres pulling up to the Cash App. I can use like 8 more you guys pulling up with $5. We got 8 more $5 drops. We need 8 more. We got 8 more. Oh, let me tell you this. So this is chick, right? So obviously I'm interested in her. So it's some Puerto Rican chick, right? She a cutie. Dude, if you got a person that goes 3, 4 days without talking at all, they probably have something wrong with them. You don't gotta talk to me. You can go look in the book, fam. It's not hard to find it. If you got a person that's alive, their vocal cords and everything work perfectly, and they don't speak out in 3 or 4 days, they say nothing. They don't speak out for. I don't think that's the real Jet Li. That might be the fake Jet Li. But it might be the real one. What do I know? But no, that you're crazy. If you consider if you could sit somewhere for 3, 4 days at a time and not speak one word, there's something going on, fam. like what the hell? Anyway, I need to work my voice. My voice got to sound good when I actually use it. So yeah. Some of my favorite Jordans, I had these too. Some of my favorite Jordans, I had those too. Appreciate you commenting. Appreciate you commenting. I had those too. When I started hooping in them, it broke my heart though. I ain't gonna lie. When I had those though, I think I had like 3 or 4 to fours. I had those. Did I have a different pair of black also? I had those. I had the white and red ones. And I had a different one. Fours is my favorite Jordans. I probably got like 4 or 5 of them right now. I was just telling y'all something. Yeah, so my pops is that guy. He just call the cops on you all the time. Definitely, if you're not speaking for months, something is wrong with you. What the fuck? But anybody that has anybody in your household and they've been quiet and you haven't been hearing them speak for a day or two, go find out if something is wrong. I don't know why y'all don't think there's nothing wrong. You're oh fuck. You're oh fuck. All right, good. I thought them it got the wrong mic on anyway. I don't think this mic is connected. I think the other mic is connected. I said speak. I'm not saying you have to speak to a person. I'm saying if you haven't spoken at all, that's what I'm saying. Like if a person they don't utter a word. I'm not saying not speak to a person. Yeah, I'm talking about just speaking in general. Okay, so I pulled up in Shorty Live the other day. Super cutie. I'm really into her. She's just a super cutie. And she does have great energy and she has a great vibe. Like she's just dope. So I pull up on her live the other day, and so they said something about a party, and she was like, "Yeah, who anybody want to come to this party?" So I'm like, "Yeah, I want to bring in the new year with you." I didn't mean bring in the new year like I want to be all hugged up on you and kissing you. I just meant, yeah, I want to be invited to the party. But I think she took it the wrong way. I just meant I wanted to be invited to the party. That's all I meant. I mean, I haven't had a chance to get to know you. I don't even know if I want to have sex with you. I just know that I think that you're cute and you seem like a pretty cool person. I'm not one of those guys that's trying to stick my dick in everything. Yeah, I'm not one of those guys. Like, yeah, I'm not one of those guys. I'm not one of those guys trying to bang everything. Like, I never understood why dudes do that. I think that you add value to yourself by not banging everything. Like, we don't know we added value to ourselves, but you are. Why do you think when you don't want to sleep with a woman, she call you gay, fam? You don't be gay. You just don't be pressed. Why do you think she want to insult your manhood, fam? When a woman here, you don't want to have sex with her, fam, she ready to cry. She ready to cry, fam. Even if it's not a, even if it's just like, I don't want to sleep with you because, you're just not my type. You're pretty, but you're just not what I'm into. I don't want to sleep with you because I think there might be problems later on down the road because our personalities don't match. Like, it could be a reasonable reason. You understand what I'm saying? But she will be pissed because in her mind, you didn't want none of her snatch. So I'm going to say this. I 100% would like to get to know the girl a little bit better. She is super cute. So I was in her live yesterday, and then she just got off. I think she thought I wanted to bring in fucking New Year with her, like all hugged up or some shit. I don't even know you that well, ma. I'm not on it like that. I promise you. Jet Li says that just something looks wrong there for some reason to me. I know they wouldn't have been. Yeah, Jeremy was saying. Oh no, I was saying Marcus G kind of got it right, and no, I wasn't talking about anybody in particular. Just so we could be clear. But what I'm saying is, if a person just goes and they don't talk at all, like one thing that people hate to admit is that when they're by themselves, they speak out loud because people think speaking out loud and you alone, then you're talking to yourself. No, nigga. Sometimes people just speak out loud, fam. When you're reading, the teacher literally says, like, if you really want to retain something and that you're reading, they tell you to read it out loud. So any thought that you want to retain, you should verbalize it. Could y'all not argue? I don't know what this is about. You know what? I'm gonna mind my business. Anyway, anybody else tired of seeing BBLs? Sheesh. Homeboy that just got dunked on got to go home. He got to go home. You got to go home. What, that dude that just got dunked on, he got to go home. The day's over for you, fam. We probably gonna get you a tennis racket. You probably need to do something different. See, back in the days, niggas didn't dunk on niggas like that because you really had to be bigger than the nigga. Because the nigga gonna foul you, you try to embarrass me. Oh shit. Barkley just crossed the shit out of Jordan. Hold on. Did I get it back to the first play? Here we go. Barkley about to cross the shit out of Jordan. Right there. They're gonna show it again. Hold on. That wasn't Jordan falling. Another nigga fell. Hold on. They're about to show Barkley cross the shit out of Jordan. Watch it. Bam. Jordan's gonna pick that shit. That's right. A lot of people liking that photo too. Those photos getting liked everywhere. Hell yeah, I'm fucking tagging the police too. Fuck them bitches. I'm tagging the police too. So whoever they get to come attack me, or whoever they get to come kill me, or whoever they get to whatever, y'all know how they look. The police know where to start. The police know where to start their investigation. I can't wait to get more photos of them. And then they're going to go to the police, right? And then they're going to try to like tell that lie that they're telling the community to the police. And then the dope thing is this, and I'm not going to be here because this is obviously going to be after they get me killed. The dope thing is going to be this. When they're sitting in front of that police officer, and that police officer just bring out my record of who I am as a person. It's going to be so dope. It's going to be, I'm not going to be there to see it because I'm going to be dead. But that's going to be so dope. Like as the lies is just washing off of their face when they realize, damn, we really did just go lie on a nigga that went out there and did a million good things before he met us. We really went out there and lied on a dude that was really doing a million good things before he moved to Coney Island. We really just went and lied on a dude that they could go back to the 1990s and they just got different just shit that he was getting involved in and doing that was good for the community. It would be so dope to just see that anguish just wash over their face. That moment. That's the moment I want to see. That moment. When they lying to whoever they lying to about me, and then the people just bring out a big ass fucking book of just shit, because I've done a lot of shit. Like I'm always in something, but on the good end. You understand? And they just bring out a big ass whatever fucking shit they got on me, just me doing good deeds after good deeds after good deeds after good deeds after good deeds. Then y'all gonna be looking at that judge when y'all sentencing come. And the judge is gonna be talking about whatever they're gonna be talking about a lot of good shit that I've done did. You're gonna be looking at the judge. I want to see that. That's what I'm gonna miss. That moment. That's the moment I'm gonna miss. Remember, the only people that talk negative about me is the people that have met me in the last like 4 or 5 years of my life. All right? There's a reason for that. Hey. Pardon? No. She's probably there. It's not. I have no idea, but ring the bell. Have a blessed day. Shalom. Nah, I'm just talking about somebody who might be going through something in that moment, and so they don't talk. This is a real thing. I'm literally telling y'all about real shit. Y'all just don't understand what I'm talking about, but that's fine. I'm telling you about real shit, man. I'm literally telling you about something that they tell you to look for in your family, in your friends, and in your loved ones. If anybody is enjoying this show this morning, I could definitely appreciate y'all pulling up to the Cash App, PayPal, and or Super Chat. I wish our Super Chat people came back. You have no idea. That's interesting. I didn't know they did that like that. This is how you know this bitch is a whore. So she didn't know who her baby daddy was, so she invited both of the niggas to the baby shower. So you know she fucked them both at the same time, right? That's how come she don't know. She most likely fucked them both at the same time. Imagine being the dude stuck with that baby, fam. Woo! Imagine being the dude that gets stuck with that baby, fam. I can't wait for them to pass a bill saying basically the father has to get tested at the child being born. Like you have to get a DNA test in order to be able to be put on a birth certificate, or in order to be able to do child support, you have to get a DNA. That I can't wait for them to make that. But the Democrats aren't going to do that though. So the Republicans is who we got to wait to do something like that. The Democrats ain't going to do that. Yeah, the Democrats aren't going to do that. You see what the Democrats are doing? They trying to rig the election, man. Y'all still don't believe Trump? Trump said they rigged the last election. Y'all see what they doing now? You still don't believe Trump? You still think Trump was lying? Anything else y'all want to talk about? I mean, this is like our third live. This one is an hour long so far. We got 51 in here and we had 1207. Anything else y'all want to talk about? Dems and Republicans are not the same. I really need to stop saying that. They're not the same, fam. They're doing two separate things, fam. They're literally doing two separate things. I'm not trying to argue with you, but they're not the same. They're literally not the same. Like, it's hard for me to explain this, but they literally are two different factions. Right? They're literally two different factions. They're literally trying to do two separate things. They're not trying to do the same thing. Or can they possibly be trying to get to the same place? Yes, but definitely two different journeys. All right? Two different routes. Maybe they're trying to get to the same place, but definitely two different routes. They're not the same. If you want taxes, if you want more money in your household, vote Republican. If you want more laws, vote Democrat. Period. That's it. That's it. That's all. If you don't think we have enough laws, vote Democrat. If you want your household to have more money, vote Republican. And yes, I get it. If you look at the states that are red states, generally they have the most government assistance. I get it. I 100% get it. But look where these red states are also at. Places where it should be agricultural, but we're not even building farms anymore. So just keep that shit in mind. 100%. My belief they're doing two separate things, man. They're not the same. I don't believe so. I think people say that, and I think that's just like when you call people crazy. I think that you're just not addressing what the actual issue could be. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's really like, you know what I'm saying? Like what the actual issue could be. The Dems want, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to explain something. You know, when we don't do something, okay, so, you know, we're supposed to try. I'm trying to propose this in way. I was going to say it one way, but then I saw you vote for independent. No, we're not doing that. If you're saying that the Democrats and the Republicans are the exact same, you're literally saying all politicians are the same and all politicians work for the same people and all politicians are doing the same thing. You do know this, right? Like, even though you're not saying that, you are saying that because all politicians, they're not allowing you to be a politician if there's, anyway, I don't want to get caught up on certain things. So, okay, check this out. You know that you can be wrong by not doing something when something is supposed to be done. So let's say, and this is the best example I could give because this is something we could all understand. Let's say somebody comes to you and starts talking shit about your friend. If you don't defend your friend in that moment, then you're wrong. That's your friend. This person just walked up onto you talking shit about your friend. You're supposed to defend your friend in that moment, correct? Now, another argument could be, oh, I didn't say anything. That's like voting independent. You're just throwing your vote away. That's like not voting. You're just throwing your vote away. Once again, if you don't like either candidate, don't vote. That's why I'm saying a person shouldn't vote. You don't like neither candidate. You think both candidates are bad candidates, then don't vote. But if you're not voting because you believe both candidates are the same person, I don't think that that's fair. Because the Democrats are obviously trying to turn little boys into little girls and little girls into little boys. That's more than enough reason to vote Republican in my mind. Like, the Republican would have to be so far off the reservation for me to not vote for them. Democrats are trying to turn little boys into little girls and little girls into little boys. Democrats and Republicans are not the same, fam. I don't think I can ever forgive anybody. It's not even forgive. I don't think I can never align with anyone that ever was on time with that. Like, if you ever thought that that was a good idea, ever, then I could never be aligned with you on anything. I'm going to always assume whatever the thing is that you're lying because you are despicable to me. You are the worst type of human being. You want to take children that don't even know themselves. Kids don't even know themselves. Remember back when we used to think, or when it was a popular saying that, kids don't really get to know themselves until they late teens. These kids don't even know themselves, fam. And y'all want them to pick genders at 5 and 6 years old because you can't have kids, because you choose to be in a relationship with somebody of the same gender. So since you can't have kids, you want everybody else's kids. They aren't all like that, but there are quite a few that are. And the ones that are like that have power. The Democrats sit something like 50 million, somewhere between 50 to 25 million over to Africa so they could experiment turning little boys into little girls. No, the Democrats and the Republicans are not the same. Why do you think Africa don't want America over there now? The African nation, Guyana, I think specifically, said every time the Americans come over here and offer us any kind of assistance, we got to go do shit we don't want to do. We gotta side with shit that go against our fabric of our human of who we are as humans. But when Russia comes, Russia doesn't ask for anything. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, I was just speaking to I'll tell you what it was. Shipman. I just was speaking to Hassan Shipman a couple of days ago. The nigga said, it was like 2 weeks ago. Dude said, fam, I don't care what you spend the money on, I donate. I just want you to keep the show going. That's how it's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be, I'm only going to donate if you do what you want me to do. It's supposed to be, I like what you're doing over there. Please keep doing it. But they told people that people could only support the platform if I do what they want me to do. So how am I supposed to do what everybody wants me to do? That's not even possible. So they convinced my community to want me to do an impossible thing, or they're not going to support what we do over here. So shout out to Hassan Shipman, because that's some of the realest shit I ever heard in my life. Nigga, I don't want nothing from you. I like your show, and I love your platform, and I want it to stay there. Just keep doing what you do. Then I asked him, is there anything you want me to cover? No. There's not even anything I want you to cover. But the people that hate me is going to tell you, don't donate to this platform unless I do every single little thing that they want me to do. Not even that you want me to do, that the people that hate me, want me to do. I have to do everything they want me to do in order to be able to make a living. You have no idea how that feels, knowing that that's your life. In any regard. Is there anything else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm not in no rush, but I mean, I'll get up out of here. Not in any rush, but I mean, if we're not doing nothing, I get up out of here, but I'm not in no rush. Yeah, I was Democrat. I don't think I could ever vote for another Democrat again. Pardon me, just being honest with you. I don't vote basically as it is because I don't trust them, but trust them, Republican or politicians. But I don't think I could ever vote for another Democrat. I mean, I just don't see it. They want to turn little boys into little girls. I just don't see it. I just don't think I can ever do that. And then they try to say, but it's for the kids. The fuck do you mean? When I was a kid, I promise you, we wasn't at school talking about what sexualities we were. I promise you, that wasn't a thing. I promise you, kids weren't in school all day talking about, we weren't in first and second grade talking about what kind of, who we wanted to have sex with. We were not doing that, I promise you. I had my first girlfriend in first grade. Shout out to me and my homeboy was dating at the same time. Because, you know, we first graders, what the fuck. Shout out to Dave Hosier. That was my friend, and we was dating a girl. Her name was Millie. Shout out to Millie. I forgot her last name. Shout out to Millie, though. She was Freddie's cousin. Super cute. I mean, of course, I think she was cute. I was dating her. She's like, little cute. So, yeah. Shout out to Dave. We was dating her in first grade. And then she moved. I was so mad. I was like, my little girlfriend left. Yes, I was in first grade. I scooped my first shirt. I'm going to tell you what happened. When I was in kindergarten, I didn't go to kindergarten. I went to First Start. So basically, I didn't get to go to kindergarten because I didn't go because of when my birthday was. I turned 6 after school started. So when I was 4, I guess that was First Start. I think that was First Start because they had kindergarten in PS59. So maybe that was kindergarten. I don't know. I went to some shit. First Start of kindergarten. I was 4 years old. That's all I know. So I'm not sure what it was. There was this girl that was there, little light-skinned girl. She was the cutest thing. I used to like her so much, mainly because she wore dresses every day. And I'm like, I like girly girls always. Ever since I was a kid, I like girly girls. Like I like tomboys too. Don't get it confused. But I like the tomboys that also dress in skirts and then play sports. I like girly girls. So, anyway, so I never spoke to her. I never said, I didn't speak to nobody when I never talked to anybody pretty much when I was in kindergarten or first start or whatever that was. I didn't talk to nobody. I didn't talk to people. So when I went to first grade, I was like, I don't want that to happen again because some other dude started being her little boyfriend. And I was like, I don't want that to happen. So I pressed Millie immediately. Like, immediately. Shout out to Millie. Immediately. All because of the kindergarten shit or first start, whatever that was. All for that shit. Pressed her immediately. And I did not know that was Freddie's cousin, by the way. I became friends with Freddie and found out that was Freddie's cousin like in second grade when she moved away or some shit. Like, so I wish I knew before then because, so I'll tell you the story real quick. Then we get to, Zeph, you could put the Cash App in the chat. I mean, I'll do it one time. You could do it. You could pull up to the Cash App if you want also. I can use all of the support we can get today. What is that not typing? What the fuck, man? I hate when it's doing this. Come on. I just be feeling a way about when people be like saying other people should donate and then when they're not doing it. I think that it just fits better when a person is like support the platform while they're because it's kind of disingenuous kind of when people don't do it that way. So I'm not trying to put you on the spot or nothing like that. But, you know, there you go. Yeah, I wasn't trying to put you on the spot. I just be feeling a way about that because I feel like when somebody don't donate no money and then they be like, yo, why ain't people donating? I feel like you're taking shots at me. You feel me? I feel like you're taking shots at me. You feel me? But if you donate and then you say something, then you're making a point. If you just say, yo, why ain't nobody donating? Then you kind of taking shots at me, fam. So I don't really appreciate that. Not coming for you. I'm just explaining the situation. The reason being is because I had some people that hate me that used to be in the chat all day. And so we used to get a lot of donations over here. And so one of the ways that they convince people to stop donating is they'll be in the chat all day and then they'll just be like, you know, attacking me over the whenever somebody isn't donating. So I might have a day that I get a lot of donations and some donations. Then I have a day where there's not that many. And then they'll be in here like, why ain't nobody donating? Don't making it look like I'm begging people to donate. You understand? When I don't have nothing to do with this. So now if I kick the people, I look like one way. And if I don't kick the people, I look another way. And both of the ways is pretty bad. So here's what it is. So that's why I prefer, if a person isn't donating, to not try to say other people should. But if you want to drop the Cash App, drop the Cash App. That is what it is. I just prefer people contribute because it just, I don't know, it seems, the audacity, I guess. I don't know. Anyway. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I really don't want to hold y'all too long. Anything else you want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm not in no rush to go nowhere, but I just need to move your comment right there up a little so I can see what it says. So I need to do a thing real quick. Okay. Oh, nah, you forgiven? What the fuck? It wasn't nothing to forgive you over. What the fuck? That's not nothing to forgive nobody over. You ain't do nothing. Malak, king. So that's forgive me. Salacha. I don't know how to say that, but okay. That's how you say it? Malak, king. I've seen you write that a couple of times. And the other word means forgive. Huh. No, just so we can be clear, there's nothing to forgive. What are you talking about? That's another thing. The people that hate me be telling people that I'm mad at them when I'm not mad at them. And then I'm like, I'm not mad though. And then they just don't believe me. They just believe the people that hate me. So I told you, I don't live in the real world, fam. Most of my life nowadays is people saying things about me that's not true. And people thinking that everything I say is a lie. That's just my life. So I don't live in the real world. You understand? Why did that happen? Why didn't the emoji come up? And so I don't live in the real world. Yeah, that's crazy. I can't even get emojis to come up right now. Somebody try to put an emoji in the chat. But I'm learning how to write emojis, which is incredible, apparently. Hold on. Let me see this real quick. So I think I just learned how to write emojis. If I don't know how to find the emoji, did I just learn how to write this emoji out? Like in code? Hold on. So that's how it works? I mean, I'm going to go get the emoji. Don't get it confused. Hold on. Let me just. Hold on. That's the wrong code. I want to see something. All right, it didn't change. So this might not be it. All right. No, that's it. I'm looking at it right there. That's it. Hold on. No, that's not it. Hold on. I'm so sorry about this. Give me 1 second. think I just learned how to do a thing. Hold on. I'm sorry about this, y'all. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get back to what we're talking about. I want to see something. I couldn't get it to work that time. I'm gonna figure it out. I think I learned how to do it worked with the other one. So what is the difference? Let me try one more and then we're done. I just want to try one more, then we're done. Is it not working because these are my emojis? Hold on. Is it not working because they're my emojis? Hold on. And since it's my emojis, that's probably why they're not working. But if I do a emoji for one of these, hold on. This is crazy. I've been writing code. Hold on. The code for the shit. Hold on. All right. Let me see. I think if this is correct, that means I could write this in for emojis that exist. I just can't do it for emojis that don't exist, right? So that means that the reason why I'm doing this is I want to check and see if, oh shit, I just did everything wrong. I want to check and see if, there's certain phones and whatever that don't have the emoji buttons, right? Can I then text and make emojis come up? Like, and is it the same emoji? Is it the same on every? So I'm about to go check this out somewhere else real quick. I'm curious. Okay, so it worked there, right? So hold on. I want to see something. Hey, anybody in here? I got your Instagram. Anybody? I could just text it to myself. Hold on. I'll just text it to myself. This is crazy. I did not know. I mean, I should have known because everything is cold. Not for nothing. All images are cold, by the way. That might be the problem also. I might need to free up some space on the computer. That might be why this shit ain't working right. And all right, let's get back to what we're talking about. I am gonna just send it to myself and see what happens. I'll do it later. Anything y'all want to talk about, put it in the chat. I don't want to hold you up. I'm not in no big rush. My back and my freaking hamstring have been killing me for the last couple of days. It doesn't hurt me now. I literally have I don't even take pills and aspirins and none of that, but I went and got an aspirin yesterday. I got 2 of them bitches. I still got one for today just in case. And I take them dead leaves. I still got one here just in case. My back and my hamstring is killing me, man. Um, What the fuck is wrong with this? Why is this shit backwards? I'm not gonna get caught up on that. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. I'm ready to BS about anything. I am also ready to run to the store and get me something to eat. What do y'all want to what y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Come on. Nothing? We done? I'm about to go walk to the supermarket and I'm gonna have them crackheads following me around with people. That's what I'm assuming is gonna happen. I'm about to walk to the supermarket at any moment, and these crackheads right here is about to be following me around. They're always following me around, and they always got other people helping them follow me. This shit is crazy. So these are the crackheads right here. They always following me around. They be getting little kids to follow me around and everything. That's one of them. This is the other. They're always following me around, fam. Shit is crazy. You could just tell she a crackhead. Look at them from the back. You look like you've been trying to get yourself up out of here for years. So I don't care. The same ones that follow me when I'm outside doing my lives. Oh, you remember them. I showed them before. Yes, it's the same ones. I showed them before. You remember them, Marcus? No, these are two chicks. These are two chicks. Shit is crazy. See, I already know we're going to go to court at some point. I already know we're going to go to court at some point. Either because they took my life, or because something happened and someone of them lose their life. So I already know we're going to go to court at some point. You understand what I'm saying? So no, I'm not going to stop talking about these people. I'm not going to stop videoing these people. I'm not going to stop documenting the BS that I got to go through with these people. Yeah, I'm not going to stop it. I tagged the police, fam. Every time I post them on Instagram, I'm tagging the police. They said that I'm a snitch for telling the police they stalking me. What am I supposed to do? Go do something to y'all so I could go to jail? Explain to me what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to go do something to you so I can go to jail? Because y'all 100% is trying to send me to jail, fam. 100%. They trying to do stuff so I react so they could go either get me sent to jail and tell people I'm crazy. When I'm not doing nothing but doing nothing. I'm literally doing nothing. In any regard, I'm going to let y'all go. Everybody just have a blessed day, fam. I don't know what to tell you. I'm about to go outside now. I'm pretty sure that the crackheads are either already in the supermarket or they got the people in the supermarket. Oh, I already know who sent them. CK. He sent them. He mad because his platform is shit. He mad because he don't know how to do none of this stuff. He's mad because he don't have nothing. No, Corey King sent them. That's a fact. Why do you think niggas in the industry don't fuck with him? And I didn't do anything. This is word that I got back. I didn't do anything. I didn't tell nobody not to fuck with this nigga or nothing. Why do you think I don't bash him or say nothing bad about him over here? CK, go live your best life, fam. But I promise you, nobody's going to fuck with you. And I promise you, as long as I'm going through whatever I'm going through over here, nobody's fucking with the people you fucking with neither. You stopped your own motion, fam. You fucked your own self over, fam. And now you got these other niggas trying to come up off of me. You fucked your own motion up. Yeah, I built this whole platform for him. You fucked your own motion up. Now, there's more I could tell you about how you fuck your motion up. But I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to tell you. I can tell you how you fuck your motion up. I can tell you who you fuck your motion up with. I could tell you why certain people talk to you. You fucked your own motion up, fam. You didn't need me to make it. I already put you through the door. Exactly. I introduced them to the internet. You didn't need me to make it. I put you through the door. All you had to do was go talk good about me to people. That's it. You was a made man, fam. You was a made man. All you had to do was make sure that you talk good about me to people. You was a made man. I cannot explain this enough. There was people calling me from, I'm not even going to tell you from where, because you're not going to, when I tell you from where, you're going to not believe me because you're not going to want to believe it. But there was people calling me about you, wanting to know if you was safe to work with. Safe to work with. You fucked up your own motion. The minute them niggas, them gang niggas, the minute them gang niggas that you cool with talk shit about me, you fucked up your own motion. You just don't know because you're a loser. So you don't know how it looked to win. And I'm not saying that to be a dick or to talk bad to you. I'm saying you've been suffering and losing for so long in your life that you don't know how it looks when you're gonna win. You don't know how it look. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even trying to come at dude, to be honest with you. He's already fucked himself up. He's an extortionist as far as the industry is concerned. He's already fucked himself up. He's an extortionist. If you deal with him, you got to worry about people trying to fuck up your name. He's already done. He's done. Remember, other people have worked with me, and they have zero of the complaints that you have. Fucked his own self up. Fucked his own self up. What can I tell you? I don't have no idea if he's a power bottom. I don't know what the nigga is. Y'all niggas is going broke. Y'all niggas is going broke paying people to fucking stalk me. That's the real story. Y'all niggas is going broke paying niggas to stalk me. That's the real story. Hey, y'all want to hear a quick thing real quick? So Marcus G, since you brought this up, I'll address this. We can talk about this for 2 seconds. So one of the things that happened was, you know, that after they sabotaged a lot of shit in my life, and now I'm living in the hotel. You know, CK tried to get me to move down there with them. You know, CK, for some strange reason, kept telling people he could help me when I was busy making way more money than him. He was lying to you niggas. This nigga, he was lying to you niggas. This nigga woman paid for everything. And he busy out there telling y'all that he got y'all coming to me asking me why I don't ask him to help me. This nigga live with his woman, fam. His woman buys clothes. His woman was buying all his food. His woman was paying for everything. That nigga had $0. The nigga wasn't getting niggas hired at no fucking place. The nigga was lying. Okay? He wasn't running no, I'm gonna say it. He wasn't running no fucking shit where he getting niggas hired on at construction sites. He didn't have no situation where there was none of these things existed, fam. I didn't know none of these things existed when I was telling y'all these things existed. I thought that they did, but none of these things existed. Fam. This nigga woman paid for everything. Okay, shout out to her. She paid for everything. And this nigga's out there busy telling y'all that I should to come harass me and ask him to help me. His woman pays for everything. He had no job. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm not knocking him. Some people hustle. I have no idea what his hustle was. Just telling you what it is. Nigga had niggas coming to me telling me, yo, I'm still making like $4,000 a month, $3,000, $4,000 a month. This nigga making $500 a month. What the fuck is he gonna help me do? He lied to you niggas. He got a ton of y'all niggas out there looking like little niggas because niggas in the industry know he ain't shit. He one of the top bloods. He one of the top bloods in New York City during the gang time where all the rappers is dealing with gangs. Why wouldn't nobody deal with him if he's so who he's saying he is? Why don't any of the bloods in New York City, any of the big bloods in New York City fuck with him? I'm not gonna say no names because I'm not gonna throw nothing out there, but why they don't fuck with him? I could tell you why. There's numerous reasons. I'm not gonna though, because it is what it is. I just tell you the reason that involves me. He one of them niggas you can't do nothing with because he's gonna sink the ship if he can't drive it. I tried to set the nigga up so he could go out on his own and make money, but he didn't want to do that. He wanted to be by me like this all day. You understand? He didn't want to go out there and make money on his own. He wanted to stand next to me. He wanted to make the money I was making. He didn't want to make his own money. You understand? I'm not trying to, and this is just, it is what it is. He could take it however he want to take it. But yeah, he's the reason why these crackheads, who himself has questionable drug history, he's the reason why these crackheads follow me around. Him. Yeah, so be don't fuck with him. None of them niggas fuck with him. Some of that shit y'all hearing about in prison and him might be true. I'm not saying it is. I wasn't in prison with him. Zeke Black told me that he was messing with boys in prison. This is a fact. Hand to God. Zeke Black. This is a fact. Hand to God. Zeke Black is gonna lie about it. Tell him to put his hand on the Bible when he says he didn't say it. When Zeke Black says that he didn't say it, go tell him to put his hand on the Bible. Zeke Black told me that he was messing with the boys in prison. Somebody else told me too, but I don't dislike them, so I'm not gonna say them. I'm just gonna say the dude I don't really care for. Zeke Black 100% told me that the nigga was messing with the boys in prison. Not to trust him. He's gonna try to fuck you. Now, who's his biggest buddy over there? Now I'm going to tell you how fucked up the world is. He didn't say nothing bad about Zeke Black at all. He didn't say not one negative thing about me at all about Zeke Black. He said all he said about Zeke is that he stayed in his cell. He never came out of his cell. That's it. He stayed in his cell. He stayed away from everybody. He wasn't in jail being rah-rah. He was none of that. Nigga was in jail quiet as a mouse. He'll pop, though. They did say that. He did. I did hear that. He's not a pussy. He's not. He couldn't fight. He can't fight, but he's not a pussy. He will fight. Yeah. Allegedly. So he's not a pussy. He will fight, but he can't. Zeke Black told me that nigga is fucking with the boys in prison. That's a fact. They're going to say I'm lying, but how many things have I actually lied about? They're going to say I'm wrong, but how many things have I actually been wrong about? Said that nigga was fucking with the boys, and it wasn't on the low. All right, it wasn't on the low. Everybody know all of these. That I'll say it now. That's why a lot of these niggas out here don't fuck with him, because that nigga was raping, taking it, and he was fucking with boys. That's why a lot of niggas out here don't fuck with him. He was in there raping niggas, allegedly. Allegedly. He was that nigga. Allegedly. Who had a baby with an underage girl? Who had a baby with an underage girl? What the fuck? Who had a baby with an underage girl? I heard it was the other dude. It was him? It was him? I thought they tried to put that baby on the other dude that was down there with him, the skinny nigga. And they coming into my comments trying to talk shit. I'm just gonna block you. You come into my comment talking crazy, I'm just gonna block you. Missing teen found under trap door of a Kentucky man's. This is crazy. The fact that so many women get kidnapped and women are still out here talking about they don't need no man is insane. Especially when the main women being kidnapped is black women. And the main women saying they don't need no man is black women. And y'all just don't get it that you was fucking brainwashed. OG Mac kicked CK out the whip. And then CK tried to come on the BBN network and explain himself. Remember? Remember? He had to come on the BBN network and explain himself. I heard that nigga was raping boys in prison, fam. I don't know what to tell you. That's y'all hero, though. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not saying it's true. I don't know if it's true. I'm just telling you what Zeke Black told me. Yeah, I have no idea if it's true or not. I'm telling you what Zeke Black told me. Which is wild because Zeke Black is the main reason why why a lot of the things that CK wanted to happen didn't happen. So now I'm questioning, did Zeke Black do the stupid shit that fucked up me and CK show because CK sent him? I think CK sent the nigga to sabotage me, right? And it just hurt him more than he thought it was because he thought I was gonna be like, oh, CK, come say. I was never gonna do that, nigga. I was never gonna do that. My default is to just give up on life, not to go running to no nigga. Okay, so this white girl got a fucking fat ass. It's ridiculous. She's Spanish. She is not white. She's a triple jump chick. I would like to, and she has very small boobs. I'm a big fan of fat ass and decent size, not huge boobs. I'm a big fan of that. Even though all of the chicks I date always has fucking huge ass breasts. The shit I don't get, whatever. I can't, I mean, it's not something to complain about. Because I think it's more about the way the shape of the body looks. You know what I'm saying? And I just think bigger bottom, smaller top just looks more aesthetically pleasing. Although I have dated women that got nice asses but got bigger boobs. This outfit is ridiculous in a good way. That outfit is ridiculous in a good way. That's Zendaya. For somebody to say I'm showing pictures of little children or some stupid shit. And no, I'm not a big fan of hers. I think she's pretty in the face, but she's too skinny for me. I'm not real big on the super skinny. She's really pretty in the face. She actually, I used to date this chick named Shamise. And how tall is Zendaya? Zendaya. How tall is she? Not tall. Probably like 5'8", 5'9" or some shit. 5'10". So I was about 5'8", 5'9", and the homegirl I was dating that she was a shout out to Shamise. I don't know how I think she was like, to me, she was about 6 foot at that period of time. I was in high school. I don't know how tall she was. She looked like she was about 6 foot. She could have been about 5'10", and I could have been like 5. No, I was about 5'8", 5'9" at that time. So she was probably about 6 foot. Super skinny model, model. The fact that she didn't turn into a model, I'm disappointed in. She's just all of the looks, like all of the looks, fam. Like hands down, she probably the prettiest girl I dated. But like again, she was like 16, 17, so you know. It is what it is. No, I was thinking about something today. You know, I only had sex with 2 females in my life that was under 18. And I was under 18 at the time also. But in my life, 2 girls in my life. Shamise wasn't one of them. No, they already trying to send me to jail. Why do you think those people keep trying to come and argue with me over nothing? They already trying to send me to jail. They trying to get me to get into an altercation with somebody so they could call the police on me. You get it? You see why the crackheads are dangerous? They trying to get me to get into an altercation so they could then call the police on me and have a situation happen. but I keep walking away. So they have to tell people I'm pussy. You understand? So every time they try to make a situation happen with me, I walk away, I avoid it. So now they trying to get me to get involved with them in something. By now, everybody walking around calling me pussy. But I'm just gonna eat that shit, fam. I'm just gonna eat that shit, fam. Who's pussy? The guy that's avoiding the problem, or the nigga that's sending a million niggas after a nigga that he should be able to beat in a fight? Who's more pussy? The nigga that gotta hate on another nigga because he can't go get it himself, or the nigga that's out here trying to get it himself and ain't hating on nobody? Who's more pussy? Who's more pussy? The nigga that hide behind a million niggas, or the nigga that be out there outside by himself? Who's more pussy? Don't forget what Malcolm X told you. I'm about to fucking message her. Go live! Damn girl. I'm about to message her right now in capital letters. Go live! I'm not gonna message her in capital letters. I don't want to piss her off. Go live, baby girl. What you doing? Do you remember the girl that was begging you for money, and when you said you don't have money, yeah, they were trying to make it seem like I didn't want to help the girl. Yeah. They always send people up to me to ask me for money and stuff like that, but I legitimately don't carry cash. And that's been something we've been talking about on this platform for how many years? I don't carry cash. Legitimately. How many times have I been on live and we went into a store and they don't take cards and I got to just walk out? Or I got to walk over to the cash machine? How often does that happen? How often does that happen? So I don't carry cash. No, what another thing they're trying to actually do is they're trying to send a female at me for me to talk to them so they could try to get in with me. So they're trying to send a female to. Okay, so I'm gonna explain what happened with that lady in the parking lot that day. So there's some chick that holds the door over there at least what I believe happened. There's some chick that holds the door over there at ShopRite. So one day I saw her out there, and I see her out there all the time. So I was already like, I need somebody to follow me around with the camera. I solved the problem because now, I had the stick thing. But before I had the stick thing, I needed somebody to follow me around with a camera. So when we started posting in the over there, I started thinking it'd really be more beneficial if I have somebody following me around with a camera. So when we started working with the kids over there at Coney Island, the Coney Island Sharks, I was actually going to take a good deal of that money, all of the money or half of the money, and just pay homegirl. So that's what, because that's like pay somebody, anybody. You know what I'm saying? So one day I woke up to her and I'm literally talking to her about that. I tell her if she's interested, I give her my Instagram. If she's interested, she could contact me. That's it. That's all. She wasn't interested. She never contacted me. Came back a couple of times, asked her, if you're interested, remember, you could contact me. You can hit me if you're interested. That's it. That's all. So after I spoke to her, well, I think those guys think I was trying to sleep with her. So those two situations where you seen them homeless girls coming up to me and talking to me, that all happened like within a week and a half of me saying that to homegirl. So they was trying to get me to like, I would have, fam, no disrespect to no homeless chicks, but fam, that's what the fuck? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Anyway, so that's what I think they was trying to do. I think they was literally sending those girls over to me to try to like not just try to get money out of me, but also trying to like get me to try to holler at one of them because they thought I was hollering at the other chick that I was never hollering at. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just another one of those situations where they just told a lie and then they believed the lie. And now they want me to correspond with whatever the lie is that they done told to everybody. So then they get mad at me when I don't correspond with whatever the lie is that they told. When the things that I do don't fall into, then they get mad at me. So what are you going to do when there's just people lying on you and then they're mad at you because the lie that they told ain't true? What are you going to do? I don't know what to tell you. What else y'all want to talk about? Put it in the chat. Anything y'all want to talk about? Bloods don't fuck with that nigga, man. Real Bloods don't fuck with that nigga. Just the dirty niggas. Real Bloods don't fuck with him, fam. I'm telling you, fam. Look at me. I'm gonna look it straight into the camera as straight as I can. Fuck, I hate when this happens. There we go. That's better. That's better. Okay. I'm gonna look straight into the camera. Look. Real Bloods do not fuck with this nigga. Only nigga that fuck with them niggas is the dirty niggas. When I speak to people in the industry, they don't fuck with this guy. Copy? They don't fuck with him. Nobody that makes money fucks with him. The story is he fucks the money up. There was literally blood niggas that did not want to do business with me because he fucks the money up. And then look what happened to me. Okay? They niggas don't know. So all of these bloods out here that's busy following behind what this nigga's telling you to do, this nigga don't get no respect in the fucking blood community, fam. Along any of the niggas that got money. The only niggas that respect him is the niggas that don't got no money. The niggas that's... Niggas, I don't know how to say it, fam, because I'm not really trying to come at dude. I'm just telling you what it is. Niggas don't respect this dude, fam. Y'all just... I don't know what to say, fam. The nigga was allegedly raping niggas in prison, fam. Niggas don't fuck with him. Basically, those two crackheads is running around taking orders from a nigga that was raping niggas in jail, fam. Them two crackheads, let me show you who the crackheads are. These two crackheads in Coney Island is taking orders from a nigga that was raping young boys in prison. This one and this one. This nigga was allegedly, and I heard it from more than one source, fam, raping boys in prison and sleeping with the gay niggas. Openly. This wasn't a... Openly. So, allegedly, I'm going to tell you one of the stories I heard. So, allegedly, when there's lockdown, right? And then you have the one person that works that's going to each cell and giving like books and whatever the shit. This nigga will be on the thing and he'll stick his in the thing and let one of the this nigga was giving it so people know it's not a secret. When he get on the internet and say that this shit ain't true, he's saying it's not true because he's saying it off of the strength that niggas in jail don't snitch on each other. That shit that's supposed to be like Vegas. Whatever happens in prison stays in prison. Supposed to be like Vegas. It's not what happened, fam. I'm telling you what happened, fam. At least allegedly. Yeah, these two women right here. They helping some nigga that was in jail raping young boys. Nigga was in jail raping boys, fam. These two crackheads is out here helping them. This nigga was in jail raping boys, fam. Allegedly. If you listen to what Zeke Black, his own homeboy, said. Zeke Black and him is like this, right? As far as I can tell. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with none of them niggas. I don't know what's going on with none of them niggas. I don't keep up with none of those people. Those people's weird. But Zeke Black told me he was raping young boys in jail and he was fucking the boys. So that's the nigga that got the problem with me. Know how I keep telling y'all helping Satan? Know how I keep telling y'all helping the devil? You think I'm just saying that to say that? I like the fact that everybody is liking on those pictures. I gotta hit up some people later today and ask them to send that shit up. Fam, the dude was allegedly raping men and young boys in prison. Graping, however the fuck y'all want to say it, allegedly. So, nah, you niggas is weird. That's the nigga that's doing all of this shit to try to destroy my life. That's why, and I know this, and that's why I keep trying to tell y'all. Y'all working for Satan, fam. You niggas is all going to hell. That's not me saying this because I'm angry. That individual grapes men. That's the guy that you're taking orders and commands from. That's the person that you're following lead. That's the person whose sins you are making your own. Niggas don't be thinking. Why do you? There's certain narratives or conversations we have over here don't got nothing to do with them widows. But I talk about it in a specific way for a reason. Stop having other people drag you to hell with them, fam. A lot of y'all going to hell because y'all letting other people drag you to hell with them. That's all. You didn't do anything on your own to necessarily deserve it, other than not worshiping the Most High through Jesus Christ, which is the most important thing. But like other than that, you didn't do no bad deeds. You was generally a good person as far as you know. But what you did do was you did go help somebody else do evil. You just didn't know you was helping them do evil. You're going to be held accountable for that. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. We're gonna get up out of here. I don't know how I'm feeling about nothing today. We're gonna get up out of here. My back is feeling a lot better. I literally stayed on live longer, specifically because we haven't been doing no lives. My back and my freaking hamstring was killing me. Feeling a lot better right now. So we're doing what we do. I think I'm gonna go get a snack or two, and then we're gonna come back to the crib, and then I figure out what we're gonna do next. But yeah, this dude grapes men in prison, and you niggas follow behind this nigga CK. His own man, Zeke Black, told me. Now, Zeke Black is gonna say he didn't say it, but he said it. I want you to go look at how many times I've possibly told you something that isn't the truth. It doesn't happen. Then I want you to go look and see how many times Zeke Black lies. He lies all the time. That's basically his content. Y'all just don't know it. He used to literally come to me and want me to say shit on live. And even when I say, but that's not the truth, he'd be like, don't worry, say it anyway. Say it anyway. We're going to just do it for content. And the nigga got mad at me because I refused to do shit like that. And that's actually what our first argument was, or the dispute that made him decide he didn't want to fuck with me no more, because I didn't want to just do shit for content. If it wasn't true, I didn't want to put it out. Why do you think the main thing that they attack is my credibility? Why do you think that's the main thing that they're constantly trying to say I don't have? Because that's the thing that they don't have. They have no credibility. There's no accountability, and they're just bad people. They're literally the type of people that God just let live to be an example of what not to do. We was on top of the world over here at BBN. We had the whole world looking at us. And instead of those guys deciding to do something to win, they decided to try to drag me down and force me to be in a position to be subservient to them. Losers. We was on top of the world. We had every news agency and everybody looking at us. Us. And instead of them niggas doing something worthwhile to build up whatever they was doing over there, they decided that they was going to try to tear down what I was doing to try to force me to be subservient to them. And now they're pissed because I didn't become subservient to them. So now they have to try to destroy my whole life. So, because I got to die now. Get it? I got to die. Because they couldn't get me under their control. So I got to die. Because that man that rapes other men, he doesn't want me around no more. Because he can't, probably because he can't sleep with me. That could be it, to be honest with you. But even more importantly, because I'm not going to be subservient to him. Why'd you go ask him why, if he's such a big blood in New York City, why none of the bloods in New York City fuck with him? Why none of the rapper bloods fuck with him? None of the actors fuck with him? Explain that to me. He's a big blood. He's a big blood. Then why don't nobody with money fuck with you? You the big blood. You telling all of these other niggas, you the big blood this, you the big blood that, right? You the original blood, right? Then why don't any rappers who are all gang members fuck with you? Why don't politicians who are now being seen with gang members all day, every day, fuck with you? They fuck with So B. They fuck with other niggas that come from your generation. Why don't they fuck with you? Am I saying anything wrong? Hold on, Marcus. Have you seen any rappers fucking with CK? Have you seen any politicians fucking with CK? Have you seen any of the big bloods in New York City fucking with CK? Any of them? Even one? You won't, because he's an extortionist. You won't, because all of them niggas say he a dirty blood. You won't. I'm not calling people dirty bloods, just so we can be clear. I'm just using a term that was used to describe him. Buy a blood. Please do not really mention anybody I'm not talking about, and it's not, I'm just erasing it because I don't want people to now think that they got carte blanche to come over here and start an argument with me. So that's why I took the person's name out, Marcus G. But all of them dudes be in cahoots. You understand? I don't want to get involved in anything any of them niggas is doing. All of them dudes is bad news as far as I'm concerned. It's not worth dealing with. And I'm not knocking the dude that I took name out of the chat. I'm just saying what it is. Man. All of them dudes think this shit is a game. I don't take this shit as a game. This is my life, man. This is not a game. Y'all niggas take this shit like a game. This shit ain't a game. It's a game to y'all because y'all don't have no talent. You understand? If you had talent, this wouldn't be a game. It's a game because you don't have no talent. You notice how people that could play basketball well take it really seriously? People that could play spades well take it really, because it's not a game. Because they have talent. When you don't have talent, shit's a game. Shit's funny. Let's laugh at this. Let's joke about that. When you got actual talent, you take shit seriously. That's why I look at people sometimes and they be like, why are you taking this so seriously? And I be looking at them like, oh, you can't be shit at this. I need a new partner. Like, we want to have fun. Don't get it confused. But we aren't going to be complacent. With that being said, I'm going to let y'all go and run to the store, give me snacks or something. Everybody just have a blessed day. Go do some stuff. We might go live again for the simple fact that I wasn't able to go live for the previous days because of my back. Last thing I want to say about this whole CK thing. Allegedly, he's having sex. He forced men in prison against it. That's why these niggas out here don't fuck with him. All right? I'm going to say what it is. Fuck this nigga. That's why they don't fuck with him. All right? That's why they don't fuck with him. Because he was in prison raping niggas. That's why you don't see nobody fucking with him. Except for those crackheads. I'll show you those crackheads pictures again right now. You don't see nobody fucking with CK, fam. That's why the only way he could talk to niggas is in secret. You don't see nobody fucking with him, fam. This crackhead right here. And this crackhead right here. I'll have better photos for them. I have better photos for y'all the next time I see them. I have better photos the next time I see them. But yo. I'm not going to talk bad about Pink Sugar. I don't know Pink Sugar. Pink Sugar's a woman as far as I know. He using her though. Pink Sugar's a woman as far as I know. That's an upgrade from his last girlfriend because she was terrible. Like, she just looked absolutely terrible. I don't know what to tell you. I just couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? But also, she was like an old woman. So I guess she didn't look terrible. She probably was like the shit back in her day. You know what I'm saying? Like, with all due respect. Like, you get her 30 years, like, she was probably like the shit 30 years ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? She was old. She was probably the shit 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying? To be honest, be honest. So that could have been what my issue was. Like, you know. Also, I didn't look at her like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't look at, like, no, I'm just in hindsight thinking about the situation. This is an upgrade for him. I don't believe she's a trans. Stop that. We're not gonna do that. Especially with all black women. All right, we're not gonna do that. People like to say our black women are masculine all the time. We're not gonna do that, fam. All right, we're not gonna do that. We're not saying nothing that's not true, fam. We're not making jokes. All right, I'm not making no jokes. Everything I'm saying is factual as far as I'm concerned. If I said something and you laughed, it's just because it was funny. It has nothing to do with me trying to put. It was not meant to be a joke. It was just meant to be honest. Just so we can be clear. That dude grapes women in men in prison, fam. And he was sleeping with fucking, and that's why these niggas don't fuck with him. All right? There's still certain things that niggas is not coming back off of. And it's one thing to be gay, but it's another thing to be stealing it from a nigga in prison, fam. I think when it's a consensual thing, I think in prison, when it's a consensual, for the most part, people is like, it is what it is. But when you one of them dudes in there and you just taking it from a nigga, is a different energy, fam. I'm just saying what it is. I think even when you one of them dudes that's locked up and the shit was consensual, I think still to a certain degree, niggas still, you know what I'm saying? What is it? But when you one of them dudes that was in there that they just see you raping this guy, raping that guy, raping that guy. And then you come out and now you're supposed to be the big blood. You wanted to get your name cleared. I brought you on my platform. I helped you out like a motherfucker. And this is how you do me? So I'm just going to tell you why niggas don't fuck with you. You rape men, fam. People got sons. People got brothers. People got nephews, man. People know niggas that got locked up and went to jail for shit they didn't do. You rape boys, man. Niggas don't fuck with you, man. You lying to your people, man. You lying to your people, man. They don't fuck with you. Second reason. It's probably more than one reason, but this is another reason. A lot of those people that is getting word back, all of this negative shit about me, niggas really know me. Like a lot of those people really know me, really came into contact with me. Some of them got friends that knew me since the 90s. Like I'm not an unknown. I know you think I'm an unknown, but I'm not an unknown, fam. You think my page just got all of these views for no reason? You think I just shot up to 66K for no reason? I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. There's only one fucking white mamba, and he's basketball player. He's a guy. He's not a chick. Anyway, they saying homegirl is the white mamba also. You know what? Fuck it. So yeah, dude. So that's why every time I see Like, because I don't see anything, I guess, like, people don't, thank you for everybody that stopped sending me videos of this motherfucker. But a while back, people used to send me videos all the time. I used to be like, I don't want to see that shit. Don't send me nothing. Like, yo, these niggas, this and this and that, yada, 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 yada. I'm like, don't send me nothing, fam. Don't send me nothing, fam. I don't care what them niggas is doing. Oh, okay, that's the problem. I was trying to figure something out. I was like, what the fuck? Well, how many you got here now? 45? What y'all want to talk about? I mean, I'm about to get up out of here. Okay, so I want to just point something out. I'm even going to show y'all this motherfucker's page. I want to point something out. This nigga had 16,000 subs when I stopped dealing with him like 4 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago. He had 16,000 when I stopped dealing with him. Please stop telling this nigga made me. Please stop telling me this nigga made me. Please stop telling me this nigga made me. So you couldn't get 1,000 subs in 4 years? Four years. Salute, Gotti. 4 years? You couldn't get 1,000 subs in 4 years, but you made me. I got 66K. You couldn't get 1,000 subs in 4 years. Fam, what we doing? What we really doing? Like, what we really doing? What we really talking about? You made me, a guy that got 66K right now. You got 16K, but you couldn't get 1,000 in 4 years. So that means your whole 66K, I got you? So your whole fucking internet YouTube existence is because of me? Because when I started helping you on the page, how many subs you had? I don't know how many you had. I don't want to just throw a number out. But you were not monetized. You had under 1,000. I actually know how many, but I'm going to be quiet. You had under 500. When I started helping you, you had under 500. You ended up shooting up to 16K. I stopped dealing with you, and you still at 16K. 4 years ago. This is YouTube. You should be able to get 100 fucking followers a year by accident. You should be able to get 100 followers a year by accident. Salute. You got Gaddy in the house. Just saying, fam. But you tell people you made me. You couldn't get 1,000 subs in 4 years on your own, but you made me. And there's people that believe that. Now do you understand why I just be looking at some of the shit people saying? I'm just like, huh, man. Like, I'm just like, I can't believe this shit. You couldn't get 1,000 subs in 4 years, fam. 4 years. You could get a fucking 100 subs by accident. You should be able to get 100 subs a year by accident. I'm literally just seeing if Shorty is gonna go live. Letter Gunner wrote to the judge before his release has surfaced. Let's read this. This just dropped 6 minutes ago. June 14th, 2022. I'll show y'all what it looks like real quick. 2 pages. June 14th, 2022 has been the best year of my life despite this difficult situation. This year, I had the whole world pushing P. You know what? Gotta agree with him on that. That pushing P shit, I didn't care for it, but everybody else kind of did. Growing up from where I came from in a marginalized neighborhood, I never dreamt my art would change my life and the lives of my loved ones. My entire life, I've seen black men, black women, and black children constantly attacked, hated, murdered, berated, belittled, silenced, judged, and used and held captive. I'm currently being silenced, belittled, judged. Damn, all these things are happening to me except for being murdered and attacked. I used my art form, my gift from God to change my circumstances. I worked, I honed my craft, I worked, I empowered black women in my industry. I worked, I lived in a recording studio. I worked, I lived on the road. I worked every day to show God how grateful I am for my gift, for my art, for my life, to be able to provide for my loved ones. For now, I don't have any freedom, but I am innocent. I'm being falsely accused and will never stop fighting to clear my name. Next page. The picture that is being painted is me as ugly as untrue. My fans know I love to celebrate life. I love my family. I love travel. I love music. I love my fans. I have all faith that God will grant me justice for the purity of my heart and the innocence in my actions. As a black man, people don't know how important it is for you to actually be innocent. And y'all be out here doing weirdo shit against other motherfuckers to hurt other niggas' lives. I can't explain to you how often I'm be telling how I can't explain to y'all. Like, so many people are just gonna go to hell, fam. It just is what it is. Just I guess embrace it. I don't know what to say. As a black man in America, it seems as though my art is only acceptable when I'm a source of entertainment for the masses. My art is not allowed to stand alone as entertainment. I'm not allowed that freedom as a black man in America. It's a sad reality that slavery is still alive in America today and still affecting my people in 12 states. More than half of the prison population is black, and one of those states is Georgia. Nothing will stop me from chasing my dreams. I won't stop being a good person, even if some unnamed, unknown accuser want the world to see me as a bad person. When I am free, I try to be good and kind to the community around me. And when I am released, I will do the same thing all over again. We still pushing P, power, prayers, progress, passion, positivity, praise, perception, peace, prosperity, patience, pride, persistence. Another thing, another reason, anytime y'all do drops over here that's like $50 to $100, they always have people come up to me and ask me for money. First of all, I just got a Cash App drop. What in the fuck? How do you think that turns into paper money? That's what I want to know. 2, y'all niggas get Cash App and then go to the machine and get your money out. Y'all don't just, so I mean, I don't know. I'm just lost on some of this shit. Anyway, we're going to get up out of here. If you have enjoyed the show, we definitely appreciate anybody pulling up to the Cash App, Super Chat, and or PayPal. Definitely Cash App or the PayPal today. You can help out with some lunch. With that being said, everybody just have a blessed day. Do something for God and then Throw God's name. Do something good in the world and put God's name attached to it. Also, we have these crackheads out here, and I'm going to talk about this shit every day. Y'all have no idea. I'm talking about this shit every day. Every day, y'all going to hear about these crackheads, and y'all going to hear about see new pictures from them every damn day. So they're going to have to kill me, fam. This crackhead, if you see this crackhead, or this crackhead, they will do anything for money. They're currently chasing me down with lies. They will do anything for money. Anything. Anything. This crackhead, I'll get y'all face for her next time. And this crackhead. They're both crackheads. And they'll do anything for money. I don't care. Zeph, you do know I'm okay with dying, right? 100% okay with it. Like 100% okay with it. Like, do not have a problem with it. If the God deems that it happens to me today, let's go. There's not nothing they could threaten me with. There's nothing that they can threaten me with. Zero things. Those crackheads want me dead, by the way. And they're actively trying to get people to kill me by telling people that I'm out here messing with little children that I'm not. So they want me dead. These two crackheads want me dead. And they're currently out there in the world telling lies to people to try to get people to kill me. This crackhead and this crackhead is currently right now spreading lies in the street because they want people to kill me. They work for CK. They want people to kill me. So they're currently in the street lying to people, telling people that I've been messing with little kids and whatnot. You could ask my neighbors. I haven't even one person has only ever came into my house that wasn't while I've lived here. Two people. One was the previous owner. That wasn't one person that wasn't either the previous owner, the landlord, or the guy that fixes shit. And that's my brother, one of my brothers. I don't have people over here. I don't even engage in it. This crackhead want me dead. She's out there trying to spread rumors in the street so somebody kill me. And this crackhead want me dead. She's out there spreading rumors in the street so somebody will kill me. So yeah, I'm going to get their faces as soon as possible. And yes, every time I go outside with the understanding that there are people that want to kill me. And I might not make it home. I go outside 100% with that mindset 100% of the time. I might not make it home. There's people like CK that putting money for people to kill me and do a whole bunch of other things. So when I die, I need for them to go pull up on CK. I need them to pull up on Zeke Black. I need them to go pull up on those two crackheads. And I'm going to get more photos and more videos of more people they need to pull up on. Hold on, this lady, I haven't seen that lady in a minute, so I won't put her face up there. But yeah, so CK, Zeke Black, and those two crackheads, when whoever come kill me, I need for y'all to point the police at them. With that being said, we're going to get up out of here. Everybody have a blessed day. Go do something out there. Stamp God's name on it. Like, comment, and I 100% believe that they are going to come take my life at some point or another. Or they're going to try to I think they're actively trying to get somebody else to kill me. They're trying to trick somebody in Coney Island to kill me. That's what I think they're trying to do. Call out is from Coney Island. I don't know what that means. I don't know what you're saying. So what they're trying to do is they're trying to trick somebody that don't know about me, that don't know I'm actually a good person, that don't know that I don't do fucked up shit. They're trying to trick one of those people into killing me. And that's why they got that dude, that Justin dude. He's trying to like talk to the people around here to try to convince somebody to kill me. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what they're trying to do. All right. Next time I see him, I got to get a picture of him and I got to post that on Instagram for the police also. So next time I see him, I'm going to take a picture of him and I'm going to post that on the internet, and I'm going to let the police know that this is another one of the guys that's out here trying to get me killed. Matter of fact, did I write that in the caption? Let me make sure I wrote that in the caption for the NYPD. I'm going to be posting every time I see them. I'm going to take a picture. I'm going to post it and I'm going to tag it. I don't know who Call Outs is. Shout out to Call Outs. Who's he? I don't have any actual issues with anybody from Coney Island. The only people I have problems with is the people that the crackheads told to go harass me. I don't have any actual issues with nobody from Coney Island. Nobody from Coney Island has an issue with me. The only people that have issues with me is the people, the crackheads, and that other dude told to have a problem with me. Those are literally the only people that have a problem with me. So when they do come and take my life, I need for y'all to know who the people involved so those people could go to jail. CK, Zeke Black, Justin Sanchez, and those two crackheads. Those are the main people involved with trying to get me killed. Those are the main people involved trying to get me killed. CK, the number one. So as soon as something happened to me, you don't get it, Zeph. If they kill me, you know how many people go to prison? I win. My whatever this is going on is over. I don't got to deal with this no more. I don't have to deal with people just hating me for no reason no more. And they're going to go to jail. 100%. There's already people watching some of these people because I've already put the word out enough. They're going to jail 100%. I can't wait for the crackheads to find out how hard it is to get drugs inside the Bing. I can't wait. I mean, I'm not going to be here to experience it, but I do know that it will happen. That's going to be good enough for me. I don't need to see the thing. Yeah, I put trying to get me killed. Good. Make sure I put that. The bitches is trying to get me killed, fam. I don't know who that dude is that you said name. I don't know that guy. So I don't really want to say his name. I don't want to get him mixed up in this. Cause I don't know him. So I don't want to get him mixed up in this. But CK, he want me dead. He's trying to get people to kill me. Zeke Black, he want me dead. He trying to get people to kill me. He trying to get some idiot. They trying to find somebody out here in Coney Island to either kill me or try to find somebody that something happened so I end up killing them. You understand? They want me dead or in jail. You understand? I'm going to let you pull first. I have a lot of confidence in my speed, and I'm okay with dying. I've let other people go first a lot and came out on top. I'm going to let you go first so everybody can see who the aggressor is. And hope you do enough that I have to use a lot of to be able to protect myself. Because I'm not going to do anything above and beyond because I don't want to go to prison myself. But I do know how to do this. I know how to get into a fight and carry the other guy. All right, we got to get up out of here. You said that dude is CK's people. If that dude is CK was raping boys in prison, fam. If you a whole blood, fam, and you did any time in the 90s, don't really fuck with this nigga. Like, none of y'all realize that all them niggas that was in jail in the 90s and the early 2000s, they don't fuck with CK. Nobody notices that. You go see who's around him. Why he only dusty niggas around him? If he the big blood, why only dusty niggas is around him? Why he not hanging out with the Jim Joneses of the world? Why did Whack 100 don't fuck with him no more? I know why Whack 100 fuck with him, but I'm gonna be quiet. I don't know if we're gonna go live tonight, Zeph. My back and my hamstring have been hurt the last couple of days, so we haven't got any lives at all. I don't know if we're gonna go live today. I'm hoping to have my phone back on by the 1st, so maybe we could go live during the 1st, during the ball, whatever, when the year's changing. But you know, maybe my phone's back on, maybe it's not. I don't know. Maybe we go live tonight. If my phone was on today, I would have been outside. The only reason why we're in the crib today is because my phone is off. If my phone was on, we'd be outside today. It was nice weather outside. It was nice weather outside. We would have been outside today. It was nice weather. And I went outside and I didn't get harassed. And so a lot of the times that we shoot in the crib, like even when we can't shoot outside, I might went outside in the morning and somebody harassed me. Some widow shit happened and I just don't want to deal with it. Yeah, so that's what be happening. I just don't be wanting to deal with it. So I just be like, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. Like, we're about to get ready to go. I'm hungry. I want to go get something to eat. I was hoping at least one more y'all rat bastards to pull up to the Cash App, but nobody pulled up. So we're gonna work with what we got today. Look, everybody, have a blessed day. Go out there, do something good in the world. Stamp God's name on it. I'm gonna run to the store. I think I'm gonna have some rice. I'm gonna have some rice today. I'm gonna run to the store, give me something to eat. I don't know when we're going back live. I would like to go live again today. I miss going live. My back was just killing me. I couldn't even sit down. I couldn't even sit down. I was literally been laying down the last 2 days. I've been sitting very sparingly. I've been literally laying down the last 2 days. My back's been killing me and my hamstring was hurting. First, I hurt my hamstring and then I did a thing. Well, I don't want to say what I hurt my hamstring doing. I just work out and exercise different. You know what I'm saying? I don't do the same exercises and workouts that everybody else do. I do a lot of shit different. So there's just something that I was working out and I just absolutely just tore my hand. It's bad, but I tore this hamstring a couple of years ago when I first moved here, and I don't know. I think I really need to go to the doctor. I might really need it looked at a lot closer. Anyway. With that being said, like, comment, subscribe, join the notification gang, hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. That's all I got on this one. I'm out.